Welcome, brave travelers, to a time of chivalry, valor, and brutal warfare. In medieval Europe, battlefields were places of thunderous cavalry charges, gleaming steel, and the relentless clash of arms. But how were these battles really fought? Stay with me, and discover the tactics, the strategies, and the heart of medieval conflict. Medieval armies were often gathered from the king's feudal obligations. Lords and knights arrived with their retinues, archers, foot soldiers, and heavily armored cavalry. Before a single sword was drawn, commanders planned where to station troops. High ground was a precious commodity. Whoever held the elevated position usually held the advantage. Infantry formed the backbone of any medieval army. Units like the shield wall or schiltron, rank upon rank of spears, prevented enemy cavalry from breaking through. Behind them stood archers, ready to unleash a hail of arrows. Commanders learned quickly that a strong defense could disrupt even the fiercest knightly charge. Knights on horseback were the symbols of medieval warfare. Their powerful war horses and shining armor were intimidating sights. Charging en masse, they struck fear into enemy lines. However, the cavalry's success depended on timing, terrain, and the element of surprise. If a charge failed, knights could find themselves stranded in the midst of pikes and spears. Not all battles were fought in open fields. Castles were both defensive strongholds and symbols of power. Siege warfare tested patience and resources. Armies built trebuchets and catapults to breach walls, while defenders poured boiling oil and shot arrows at attackers. Starvation and disease often decided the outcome long before swords crossed. Medieval commanders needed more than raw power, they needed tactical cunning. Discipline and organization could transform a ragtag force into a formidable army. Skilled leaders recognized the importance of morale and supply lines. Food, water, and equipment could mean the difference between victory and disaster. As swords locked and shields splintered, the chaos of battle tested every warrior's resolve. Once the fight was decided, there came the grim aftermath, fields littered with broken weapons and fallen soldiers. Victory was often bittersweet in the harsh world of medieval warfare, where honor and survival rarely went hand in hand. Medieval battles were as much about strategy and discipline as they were about raw courage. With cunning tactics, well-trained forces, and a dash of luck, kings could rise, and empires could crumble. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the heart of medieval warfare. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share if you'd like to explore more of history's epic moments.